It's been a good minute since I made a wrestling video. I ain't made a wrestling video in about dang this several months. It's been a long time. I think the last time I was talking about wrestling, um, I want to say it was WrestleMania. That was April. We dang in August now. But anyway, man, uh, what I feel about the current state of just wrestling in general. Uh, being a casual, I feel like it's up in the air. A lot of people really, have mixed feelings about AEW. We don't know how everybody feel about WWE. You got your clowns that love WWE, then you got your cats that just ready to be done with WWE so they can ride the wave of AEW. But me, being a casual watcher, I want both products to be great so that I can tune in every week. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't tuned in, I ain't watching nothing. And with how garbage WWE is being, it makes me even drained to watch NXT. And NXT is the best thing about WWE right now, hands down. I get very drained because when I watch the regular program, I turn it off immediately, or I don't even watch it. I had the DVR set and it's just retorting if absolutely nothing, because I'm not even gonna waste my time watching. I follow too many wrestling heads anyway, so they always tweeting about what's going on. So that's another thing too. I think that's another reason why it kind of drains me out, because everybody on Twitter talking about what's going on in wrestling, regardless if it's AEW, WWE, New Japan Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, Impact. Everybody talk about something dealing with some type of wrestling cooperation. But the new war that's somehow being established right now, AEW haven't really done anything. I'm gonna be honest with you, they haven't. But it's got WWE's attention. Now WWE want to front act like they ain't scared, but they really are, because it's caused them to do a whole lot of stuff that they claimed they wasn't gonna do. And with me being the way I am, I'm not that hard to please when it comes to wrestling. But if I seen something done 100,000 times, it's almost like a hit and miss with me. You gotta grasp my attention. If you ain't getting my attention, I'm not gonna really care about the match. Just see, a lot of people don't understand storytelling is one of the biggest things about wrestling. You have to be able to tell a great story. If you want my attention, if you want me to pay attention to what you're telling me, I need to feel your story. If I ain't feeling your story, it's a waste of time. I'm not even gonna waste my time watching. Let's just be real. You have to be great, like I say, you have to be good on the mic, you have to be good in the ring, and you have to be able to tell a good story. If you can't tell a good story, you're not good in the ring. If your gimmick is whack, I don't care. It's a waste of time. I'm not gonna watch it. So for people who want to understand where I stand when it comes to wrestling, regardless of what program it is, this is how I feel. Now with WWE, you know how I feel about WWE. WWE it's a joke. The main product is a complete joke. I could care less about Brock Lesnar. I wish that fool would retire. Get his old behind up out of here. I'm tired of him. He has the title and will have the title till WrestleMania. It's already been established. We know who's going to beat him at WrestleMania. It won't be Seth. It will be Roman Reigns. You might as well pencil it in. We're getting Brock versus Roman Reigns for the 100,000th time. It's already been established. Listen, this is how Vince is. He ain't changing his mind. This is what he do. Now, Becky Lynch. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Everybody who she been dealing with, I ain't been feeling it. That Lacey Evans girl, she got to go. I don't like her for nothing. I hate her gimmick. She's not good on the mic. She's not good in the ring. I don't care nothing about her. I just don't. She's a waste of time. She wasn't good in NXT either. That's why I say she got called up too early. Vince should have left her down there to get a whole lot better. But we know Vince has a huge obsession for white women with blonde hair. He loves blondes. He thinks they're the best, the greatest thing on God's green earth. That's what he's obsessed with. So he's going to push them. If they got blonde hair, he's going to push them. The reason why Becky got pushed is because the fans got tired of that stereotypical nonsense that Vince was always pushing when it came to the women. And ask yourself why Sasha Banks ain't been back. That's the reason. And I don't blame her. She's been putting a lot of subliminal tweets out. That's why it's my girl. I salute everything she do. If she does come back around SummerSlam, I hope she gets the push that she's well deserved. Because this girl, I'm telling you, like very underrated and did all this work for absolutely no reason, just to be treated like garbage. You know, because she's not blonde, she ain't white. And a lot of people say the only reason she got pushed was because she related to Snoop Dogg. Big whoop. Anyway, back to Becky Lynch. I just ain't been feeling. I have not felt the run. I'm glad she won at WrestleMania, but I just ain't been feeling it, man. It's, you know, I want to get behind it like a lot of hardcore Becky Lynch stands out there. There's a whole lot of them, and I follow a lot of them, but I can't get behind it. I'm sorry, it just can't, man. Now, I saved this guy for last, and this is the reason why I saved him for last. You know, I was one of the biggest advocates to finally see a full black man with the WWE Championship. And when Kofi Kingston went on that remarkable storyline of him, you know, being here 11 years and all this stuff, and finally overcoming the odds of winning on the grandest stage to this day, that's forever my favorite moment in WrestleMania history. Can't nobody take it away. It's already written down. The greatest moment for me in WrestleMania history was watching my man Kofi Kingston win the WWE Championship. I will forever cherish that. Now, fast forward to where we at today. I ain't felt nothing. And you want to know why? Because of the gimmick. The gimmick I can't get behind. I will never get behind that buck dancing coon gimmick known as the New Day. Never get behind that gimmick whatsoever. It's a complete waste of time. Listen, my man has been doing everything he can to constantly win it. You know, he's winning every match. He's winning. He's still got the championship, which I'm surprised. This fool that had the title for dang near almost over 2 months almost. This is crazy. I thought the man probably was gonna have it for a week and then boom, lose it. You know what I'm saying? This is like the feel good moment. But Kofi Kingston had this belt almost 3 months, to tell you the truth. And SummerSlam is around the corner, and I don't believe he's gonna survive it. But the story would be great if he somehow beats Randy Orton at SummerSlam. That would be amazing. But I'm telling you, one of my biggest pet peeves about Kofi Kingston and them is the coon homosexual gimmick, because unicorns represent homosexuality. I'm telling you right now. And the fact that he's a black man running around here twerking, throwing pancakes and stuff, I will never get behind the gimmick. Never. I don't care what nobody has to say. You can never force me to get behind the gimmick. I won't. Never. Now, I wish my man was able to be taken serious, but he works for the biggest jack in the box on the planet named Vince McMahon. And Vince and them, that's what they like. They like to see us act a complete fool, shucking and jiving on a regular basis. But, you know, that's where I am. Like I said, you know, all three of them run. Seth Rollins, you know, he didn't do nothing for me. Like they runs didn't do anything. You know, I'm like I said, I'm glad they all got the titles, but you know, and like I said, a lot of this has to do with Vince. It's Vince's booking. It's the clowns just writing up the storylines. They ain't writing up nothing great. I can't get behind that, man. AEW now, let me go in on AEW right quick on what we've had so far. I think they've done 3 pay-per-views. I think at least 2. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the latest one. Gotta watch. I've seen clips here and there, but this is where I am with AEW. They mark their name. They place their territory, and they say we're here to stay. I'm just waiting for the actual TV show to get started. Once the TV show gets started, then I can get 100% behind this corporation. You know, now because AEW is coming, am I going to stop watching WWE? Well, it depends. How long WWE can hang? Can WWE hang with them? Can both of these companies coexist at the same exact time? I'll probably tune in to both, but I will more so be watching AEW because I want to see, can AEW get as a lot of people behind their fan base as much as WWE has behind their fan base. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to AEW, I like the players, I like what I see, but I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some of the stuff I can't get behind. I can't, you know. They had too many goofs up in them battle royal matches they be having. The women, I say the women are kind of hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? And the main event players that they got right now, I'm liking the MJF guy. You know, I'm liking him. You know, I like the Kenny Omegas of the world. Moxley, excellent. The other guy that's supposed to be going up, Chris Jericho in the house. You know, Cody Rhodes, all them. I like them. But, I need to, they need to give me more of a reason to keep tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they're here to stay, but I want to know why do you want me to continue to tune into? Because WWE is WWE. They always gonna be that way. Ain't no changing that. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that's how WWE get down. But with AEW on the hands, I want to see, can you grasp my attention in all areas? The men, the women, everything. The mid card, the main event, all of that. You know, and like I said, that's just my thoughts on right now where I stand when it comes to wrestling. I know I ain't made a wrestling video in a good long time. Let me go ahead and talk about this why I am. AEW's been pushing this whole nonsense about that they're for diversity. We're diversified. Look, we got this. Look, we got that. We got this. We got that. Look, you ain't got to tell me. Just show me. You know, that's where they messing up at. And then another thing too, they too busy focusing on what WWE do. Forget about what WWE doing. You focus on yourself. You establish yourself as a brand. You establish yourself as a brand. You understand what I'm saying? Don't focus on what WWE doing. WWE, they always gonna be what they is. You know. But they using the whole term of diversity because everybody knows what goes on in WWE. You see the typical blonde, white, that's what you see all the time. And then when you see somebody that look like me, we doing some kind of shucking and jiving, or we gay or something, or, something like that. We're never taken serious. So the point with them is they're saying they're for everybody. There's a black dude in that show that's gay. I think his name is Sonny something, Sonny Kiss or something like that. I've seen him wrestle. He can wrestle, but I listen. I'm not for that fruity stuff. Let's just be real. I'm not, and the fact that he's a black dude and he's gay, no. And then there's an actual transgender that's in the business. I think her name is Nala Rose or something. I might be getting the wrong name wrong, but she's actually a guy. But see, that's the whole point of the diversity thing. You know what I mean? And then you have to also look at the fact, who the heck is Cody Rhodes married to? He's married to a black woman. Now, Brandy Rhodes, she fine as that thing. Fine as say. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How the heck did he pull her off? How the heck did he do that? How? I'm trying to figure that out. But, but that's the whole point that they doing. And to me, it's kind of pointless. You ain't got to keep talking about it. Just do it. If you for diversity, you show me why you for diversity. You ain't got to keep telling me. You ain't got to say, oh, we're for diversity. I mean, it seems like every tweet, we're for diversity. TNT, tune in. I thought it was going to be Tuesday nights, but now I think it's going to be coming on Wednesday night. Tune in. We're all about diversity. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Just show me. A lot of people don't understand the fact that they always talking about race on a regular basis. No, if you ain't racist, you show me why you ain't racist. You show me why you got love for everybody, regardless of their orientation, regardless of what they look like, regardless of their belief system, whatever. You ain't got to keep telling me that you for this, you for that. That's played out, That's the whole point of people be like, well, I ain't racist. But then you mess around and then you say something that catch them off guard, and then they be like, you see what I mean? So, that's just my take, whatever you had to say, because I know a lot of people really don't pay attention to my wrestling takes, but this is my take, and I'm putting it out there. I want to let everybody know you can get at me, you can tweet at me, you can respond in the comments on how you feel, but that's where I am when it comes to wrestling right now. I'm kind of neutral right now. I'll watch it, and I don't watch it, because I'm kind of drained from what I've seen lately. It's like you see one thing, you seen the same thing. I'm like, what else can you do? I seen the one tired move that I'm tired of seeing Sorry about that. The one tired move that I'm tired of seeing on a regular basis is the dumb move when you see a bunch of wrestlers that's on top of one another outside the ring, and then you see one, they looking at it, then they gotta go jump over it. I done seen that 100,000 times, done in 100 different ways, but it's the same exact move over and over and over again. I'm like, hey, like, why do I even want to see it? I just seen it already. I saw it like 1,000 times. I don't need to keep seeing it. But see, that's the problem. It's like they don't really have anything else to do. But see, with this new corporation known as AEW, I want to see what can they do that's going to get me to say, you know what, I gotta make the switch. You understand what I'm saying? But man, anyway, yo, I know, like I said, I probably didn't tick a lot of people off from what I'm saying, but this is how I feel when it comes to wrestling. You know, I don't be posting wrestling and stuff. I don't be posting videos. I don't be, cause see, I'm not a hardcore wrestling head like a lot of the people that I follow. I do watch it, and a lot of people be always asking me what's my opinions on things, but I really don't say too much about it. Well, here's my opinion on it. Here's how I feel about it. You know, this is where I stand when it comes to wrestling. The nonsense that you see on a regular basis, you just say, you know what, man, I ain't about that, man. You know, I don't have to tune in on a regular basis. No, that's just not how that's not how I roll. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, hit your boy up. Like I said, I want to get consistent with these wrestling videos as well. Holla at me.